It's your boy C Mitch, man. It's your boy C Mitch, and welcome back to the channel. So today, boom. Today I got another crazy, wild story time for y'all. So if y'all want more story time, more videos, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on my socials. And now I'm finna start telling y'all to hit that bell, because I want y'all to be alerted for every video I drop instead of texting me. See, Mitch, when you gonna drop another video? See, Mitch, I ain't know you dropped the video. See, Mitch, why you ain't tell nobody you dropped the video? If you hit the bell, you would have known I dropped the video. But it's my fault, I ain't been telling y'all. So make sure y'all hit that bell too so y'all can know when I drop a video. But we finna get straight into this video, man. Let me close my door. Alright, so boom. What do I want to start this? I'm gonna start this back in high school. Hold on. Boom. So like I'm saying, I'm gonna start this back in high school. In high school, if y'all know me, y'all know my gang, y'all know who I hang with, y'all know we was all flirts. If you bumped into us, tried to talk to us, made eye contact with us, we was coming and we was flirting. So boom, I end up talking to this girl. We just gonna name her K. Hold on, let me touch her. We just gonna call her K, right? We not, let me say this. We just calling her K. We're not saying no names. We're not saying no nickname. I'm not saying no full name. Just K. So I end up talking to K. And like I said from the beginning, I'm a flirt. So as I was talking to K, I was also talking to an A. I was talking to a L. I was talking to I was bad. I ended up talking to this other A, but this A I had been flirting with. I had been waiting on my opportunity. So when this A gave me my opportunity, boom, I ghosted K, right? Like, K was out the picture. I ain't text K. Mind you, we went to the same school, so I had no choice but to see K. But I ain't text K, I ain't call K, I ain't respond to none of K messages, none of that. So K was out the picture. K was ghosted, right? And this A was like, hey, you gotta like at least tell her, let her know what's going on, so she just won't be lost thinking it's her or something. So I ended up hitting K with the a movie line, "It's not you, it's me" type shit.
You're done.
Lame as hell, I know. Moral of the story, me and this A, I guess didn't work out. To see eye to eye. It was a nice time while I lasted, but me and this A didn't work out. So I went double back and went and got K. I went back to K, I was like, ooh, now that I spin game, all that. So, after K, like, I guess gave me a second chance, ooh. Me and K was doing good, we was straight, we were fine for a little minute. I had got another job, I was planning on getting another car. Like, I was in my bag, I was having cash. All that, me and K was straight. And come graduation time, me and K was still like, you know, we ain't had no label or nothing, but we knew what was going on, you know, because I was always over there. She had come to my house a couple of times. We had went out, we had went to the safari park, all type of stuff. You know, graduation comes around, and Kay throws a graduation party for her and her cousin type stuff, right? So, again, we went to the same high school. So, my friends were her friends were my friends. So, when she said she having a party, I'm coming. I'm already knowing my boy Tonio coming. My boy Tonio came. My boy Jermaine came through. My boy Tay Pose been coming, but I don't know what had happened. But no, before that, you know, it's graduation. And I told you me and Kay had been doing good, and I was like, maybe I need to just settle down somewhere. You know, me and her doing good, and no problems, and no issue, and arguing, none of that. So, graduation come, I'm going to buy her stuff, right? Roses, candy, stuff she like, candles, gift cards. And this is the time when like UGG slides was a big thing. So I went and bought her some UGG slides, right? Now UGG slides didn't cost me nothing but like $115, $120. I want, you know, no biggie. But I went and bought her some UGG slides. So, like I said, I'm sitting there and my boy Tonio came, and I ain't seen Tonio in a while. So me and Tonio chopping it up, woo. I'm like, yeah, me and Kay been doing good, man. We been straight. Everything been good. Ain't been no arguments, ain't been no fights, ain't been none of that. Like, I'm actually thinking about settling down, sitting down somewhere, cause maybe I'm, you know, me and Kay got something going type stuff. Maybe I need to put a label on it, put a name on it. So, and then I'm showing him, I'm like, look at this, there's all the stuff in the bag. I'm showing him everything in the bag. Mind you, everybody else is outside, getting stuff together for Kay to open all her gifts and all that woo. So I'm showing Tony everything in the bag. Tony, I'm like, HC, I know everything you saying, but on some real nigga shit, I gotta talk to you, fool. So as he's about to talk to me, Mind you, I told you everybody was outside. We get interrupted. I don't know if it was her mama, her cousin, her auntie, or somebody. They were like, hey, y'all come outside. Kay finna get ready to open all her stuff. So I'm like, hey, Tonyo, we gonna talk. I'm gonna put this bag right here. Come outside, fool. He's like, all right. So we get outside, and I'm listening to him, but like my focus is like watching Kay open all her gifts type stuff. So like I'm watching her, but like I hear him, but not really just paying attention to him. He like, fool, you might want to pay attention to this real shit. Like nigga, pay attention. So I'm like, all right, what's up? He was like, good, everything good. What's up? He busts out. I should have known it was something when he busts out, said, on some real nigga shit, fool. If you're thinking about settling down with K, fool, don't do it. I said, damn. Like, it threw me for a loop for a second. I was like, damn, my nigga telling me that. Mind you, I told you, my friends with her friend. Like, my nigga telling me that he cool with her. So I was like, what's up? What happened, fool? He like, all right, fool, I'm gonna tell you like this. So one day, I was drunk, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, Kay called me. She called me, and she tell me she ended up having sex with somebody else.
What the fuck?
I'm like, huh, nigga? What are you talking about? He like, fool, I'm telling you, fool, she called me. I'm on the phone with her, mind you. I'm drunk. He like, I'm just talking with her, like, talking about you. How y'all doing? Y'all straight? Man, you gonna let my bro do this, and that? And she was like, and he was like, she bust out and said, I gotta tell you something. He was like, what? And he was like, she said, I had sex with woo type shit. Then he was like, I sobered up quick. He was like, cause that threw me for a loop. And he was like, and she was telling him the story. She ended up sending him a video. And he was explaining to me what dude had on. He was like, man, he had on some black jeans, black this, his hairstyle like this. And mind you, Kay had just put like, I don't know, I think it was a mirror. She had just changed her room around type shit. So she had put the mirror on the other side of the wall. She had like some certain lights up type shit. He was like, don't she got a mirror that's this color and some lights that's hanging on the top of her ceiling, but they not LED lights? And I was like, how you know that? He was like, cause she sent me the video, G. He like, I'm telling you, if you're thinking about settling down with Kay, don't do it, bro. So, if you know me, I'm going straight. Like, somebody tell me something about you, or you said something about me, or like you brought me up in a situation, I'm finna take that information, I'm finna call you, or I'm finna come straight to you with it. So I come straight to her with it. Like, after the day, after the day was all well, woo-woo, I come straight to her with it. I'm like, hey, I got something to ask you. She like, what? I'm like, did you end up sleeping with old boy? She like, huh? I'm like, did you end up sleeping with old boy? Did old boy even come over that type of? She was like, if he came over here, it was probably from my brother. I had never sleep with him. Ooh, who told you some shit like that? I'm like, it don't matter who told me. Did it happen? She like, no, it ain't happen. None of that happened. Why would you even think that? Somebody just don't want to see you happy. Who told you something like that? I'm like, just know who told me is somebody close to me and you. So who lying? She like, he lying. I never do something like that to you. Who told you? So I was just like, fuck it. My boy Tonyo told me. She like, why would Tonyo tell you something like that? Why would he lie like that? He ever thought that Tonyo want me, so he trying to break us up? Tonyo don't want to see you happy. Tonyo just doing this to make you mad or something. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Shawty should have been in a Tyler Perry movie, because she had started crying. I'm talking about, when I say crying, I mean crying like family member had passed away. Like, put her in the next drama, scary, Tyler Perry, something. Because Shawty is an amazing actor. So boom, that had happened or whatever. So I ain't gonna say I cut Tonyo off or nothing, but I just didn't talk to Tonyo for a while. Like, there was never no bad blood between me and Tonyo. I didn't know who was lying. So I just didn't talk to Tonyo for a while. I let Tonyo have his space for about 3 weeks. I didn't talk to Tonyo, but I was like iffy with K2 at the time type shit. So like I said, I ain't talked to Tonyo for 3 weeks. So like 3 weeks go by, and my boy Tay called me. He called me. He like, hey, see what you got going for? You good? You straight? Woo woo. Just chopping it up, cause I ain't talked to him either. I'm like, yeah, fool, I'm straight. He busts out, hey, fool, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what's up? He like, now what I'm about to tell you, fool, just know it might hurt you. I'm like, might hurt me? Hey, what you talking about? He like, all right, fool. So you and Kay still mess up or whatever? I'm like, yeah. Why? He like, I put this on my dead cousin, cuz she had sex with old boy.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm like, now this the second person that told me this, who was like one of my closest friends and one of her closest male friends. So I'm like, what you mean? He explains the same story. She called me one day. I'm chopping it up with her. I'm really asking about you type stuff. She like, I gotta tell you something. Then he like, see, on my dead cousin, cuz she sent me a video. He's explaining what dude got on. He had on black jeans, like this. He got his hairstyle like this. He said her bed was turned this certain way because I guess she changed the room around. She got some lights that's not LED lights hanging up, and she got this color mirror that was in the video in. I'm like, okay, that's the second person that told me about this. He like, have you talked to Tonio? I'm like, I ain't talked to Tonio in a while. What happened? He like, Tonio ended up calling me and telling me the exact same story. He was like, but he didn't wanna, but he told you, and I guess you didn't believe it or whatever, or you cut him off or you blocked him or something. I'm like, nah, it's just no bad blood between me and Tonio. I just haven't talked to Tonio. So he like, all right, get on the guy for once you get home, me, you, and Tonio, we're gonna chop this up. So I get home, I get on the guy, and it's me, him, and Tonio in a party. And I'm on the phone with Kay, and again, this is the second person that's close to you and me that brought me this. So I'm finna come to you again. I'm like, bro, this is the second person that brought me this close to me. And like, what's going on? Who lying? Like, what's happening? Tell me something, cause I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to look foolish for you. And I went did this and that. Woo. She like, who done told you this time? Somebody lying. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you with me. They don't want to see you together with a person at all. They like you being a hoe. Start crying again. Put Shawty in a movie, cuz I don't know if these cries was fake, I don't know what it was, but put Shawty in a movie, cause Shawty can cry in a second. So she started crying again, and I'm talking to Tatum about it in the party. I'm like, why she crying? Ooh, My Tatum bust out on my dead cousin, Tony bust out on my life seat. I'm like, alright, now these niggas ain't lying. So while we're in the party, this at the time PlayStation had, you could just join people parties without an invite. While we in a party, somebody else joins the party. And they're like, see, what's up, fool? You straight, fool? I'm like, yeah, why, what going on? He like, man, I heard something about Kay. I'm like, what you hear? Man, I heard she slept with old boy. Alright, now 3 people ain't lying on you. You guys to go, guy. You guys to go. These folks ain't lying on you. So, after that, I was just like, nah, it ain't even work, just settling down. Then, like, after that, I knew I was meant to be a hoe at the time.
Fuck y'all niggas, I'm back, nigga, on my mama, nigga.
So I was like, man, I need to work with it. Ooh, she was like, you really want me to have something to do with that boy? Like, you don't see how much it's hurting me that you saying this, thinking I'm doing this behind your back. I was like, man, these niggas ain't finna just allow you. I don't want to hear it. So me and Kay, it was the end of me and Kay. I still talked to Kay at that time, but it wasn't no like, I'm trying to get with you, let's settle down, all type of stuff. Nah, it wasn't none of that no more. So, yeah, that was a quick little story time of how I found out somebody I was messing with was sleeping with somebody else. So y'all want some more story times like this? Cause I got a bunch of them. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my socials, share this on your social media, hit the bell so you can know when I drop some videos. It's your boy C Mitch, right? Now I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.